My YouTube channel, Leo is Vibing, reached 15,000 subscribers, so I wanted to give you a huge thank you. It's a bit hard to make people understand what this project means to me, so I'm going to tell you a bit about what this channel is, how I work on it, and hopefully it helps you understand why I'm so thankful. Let me try not to be emotional. Oh wow. Okay, so I'm already crying. That's okay. This channel means a lot to me because I created it a bit after my father passed away. I lost my father in January 2023, and after that I really went through, a big identity crisis. Even if my father wouldn't have passed, building a YouTube channel was always a dream of mine. Building a YouTube channel where I talk about music specifically. And when he passed in January 2023, I still had about 10 months to finish my master's degree, so that was very hard. And I felt very lost. Around this time, I discovered the band Bad Omens, and it helped me a lot go through this year. And basically, I wanted to write a video on them. So I did, and I posted it. And that's how I created this YouTube channel. And it gave me a lot of perspective because I was like, okay, when I finish my master's degree, I'm gonna take some time to work on that. And it gave me a very positive perspective in this very difficult year. So at the end of 2023, I finished my master's degree. At the beginning of 2024, it's when I really started posting on this channel. And around the middle of the year, I started posting reactions because the format was fun. And during the summer, Pappy Noob requested that I react to Balmaid. And I did, and the channel picked up. And that's when I was like, okay, I'm going to talk about women in rock, metal specifically, and alternative music because there are a lot of artists I love that can be a bit softer or that don't really fit into boxes that I want to talk about. In 2024, I lost both my grandparents, so in a year and a half, I lost most of my family, honestly. And that's also the time when I was diagnosed with my chronic disease, endometriosis. So honestly, this whole time was very hard for me, and having a passion project, it really helped. I'm sorry, I don't want to do a soap opera. I just cannot talk about it without tears, So yeah, for some time, this project for me, it's been a lifeline. It's really been something that my brain could focus on, that was just positive and fun, and I really needed that at that moment. And last year in 2025, I remember a bit before the summer, I tried getting a media pass for Hellfest. I was like, I'm in the theme, there are bands I love, let's try. And it got accepted, and it really proved to me that this project could be something, And this year it kept growing. Now there are 15,000 subscribers here. And in June, I was invited by Sony for the listening party of the new album of Evanescence. I met the band Parallax. I went to Hellfest. I went to Main Square. I did so much that I'm proud of. So I'm like, now the rails are really there. We really are on track. And I'm just trying to do as much as I can. There is kind of a vision, that I have. I really want to keep growing Leo is Vibing because the reaction format is really fun. For me, it's easy to do. And I hope for me, it can be a way to help people discover bands, especially smaller bands. So this really is my goal with Leo is Vibing. You may have noticed that I created a separate channel for my music talks. I really want to be my own mini music media. So this is the ambition with French Metal Princess. Life balance wise, I spend so much time on my YouTube channels, but they are not my job. I don't know if I'm ever gonna make regular money with the YouTube channel. If one day I will have tens of thousands of subscribers and I will be making enough money, to live with the YouTube channel. This isn't part of my goals, honestly, for two reasons. The first one is it doesn't seem realistic. But again, what do I know? I don't know what the future is made of. But I never put all my eggs in one basket. That's why I'm building another project to make money. The second one is I see this project on the very, very long term. And if one day it becomes my sole resource, I feel like it would be a lot of pressure and stress, and I'm afraid it might burn me out or it might take the fun away from what I do here. And I feel like it's a very strong motivator. I start posting 3 times a week, and now I'm also posting on French Metal Princess. I try to post for my Patreons, so honestly, my volume of videos per month is huge. And the fact that it's fun is what makes it not too much. And I want to keep it this way because I feel like this is gonna be a great motivator on the long run. But I still have my coffee and my Patreon. This helps me a lot because, for example, now if I go to a concert where I know I'm going to vlog for the channel, or I know now that there is festival season and that I'm going to move in order to film content for the channels. So all of this, it costs sometimes a lot of money. I try to upgrade my equipment, so I didn't use them yet, but I bought new mics for future times when I'm going to be outside doing interviews of people or artists. And I also have a few softwares that I pay. So all of this I pay thanks to the money of my Patreons and my coffee. And even though this is a passion, fun project, having this money from my Patreons that I can invest in the channel to make it, more quality and everything, that is a major contributor too. So that is a nice balance, I think. Making enough money to finance all the project in the year that I do for the channel, but not having the personal goal to have this as my source of income, So for the future, my goal is to make more interviews of artists. I am working on interviewing Freeze the Fall right now. I also want to do more analysis and storytelling. I have some videos like that on Leo is Vibing. They worked very well, honestly. And those are the videos that I prefer doing. I love them so much. So I have 2 videos that I want to make on French Metal Princess. I want to tell the story of Karen Carpenter and the tragedy of her death. And I want to analyze the warning and why they didn't become crazy even though they were child stars. And lots of child stars kind of go crazy because the industry crushes them. So I will analyze that in a video, kind of the way I did with Why is Mafra Blowing Up, In the last 6-9 months, I focused on posting more on Leo is Vibing. I went from 1 video per week to 3 videos per week. Then I had between the end of May to now the beginning of July where I worked a lot on events and vlogs and festival season. At the end of this year, my goal is to work on more analysis for French Metal Princess. Again, thank you, 15,000 subscribers. I don't even know how to explain it. It means a lot. I hope this project keeps growing. And I just want to answer a question that I had. Someone asked me, have I ever thought about doing content in French? And from the get-go, I wanted to create content in English. The first reason is I feel like it would help me reach more people, I wouldn't be limited to only the French-speaking audience. It was the right decision because I have a lot of people, of course, from the US in my audience, but a lot of people from Mexico, a lot of people from Japan, thanks to the bands I react to, and I wouldn't reach these people if I wasn't speaking in English, so I'm really glad I did. There's also a personal reason. It's a way for me to put a little distance between me and the person I am on the internet. And I feel like it helps me, mentally, because even though this is a passion of mine, I really like to compartmentalize my life. So I feel like it was a good decision, it kind of puts a little distance. And yeah, to talk about the topic I talk about, women in rock, metal, alt, I feel like the more people I can reach, the better, So that was a little yap. I didn't expect to cry, I'm sorry. So I will keep going, even though it's been 2 years now since the channel picked up. 2 years, it's a lot, but at the same time, it's nothing compared to the future, baby. So thank you so much for being here on this journey with me. Thank you to all my Patreons. Thank you to the people who supported me on Ko-fi. Your impact on my life is huge and I really appreciate it. I hope you're having fun on this journey just like I have, and I hope you will walk a little longer with me. Thank you again for 15,000 subscribers, and I will see you very soon with another video.